We see the mobile communication platforms really taking off. And with one of our products, we've seen more than 40% of the engagement is coming through from mobile customers. So it's good to know people are shopping for cars on their phones, on their smartphone devices, but it should also be a wake-up call to us that everything that we've designed up to this point, as far as our response templates, our internet processes, have all been designed around the computer. That is somebody sitting in front of a big screen, not somebody who's probably doing a few other things and happens to have a small computer in the palm of their hand. They're generating leads. They're reaching out to us. They're using that mobile device as they would a full functioning desktop or laptop computer. So we should keep in mind that our communication needs to change to reflect what our consumers are using to contact us. So what do you do if you have a mobile lead, if you have somebody who comes to you and they're on their mobile device? Well, the first thing you should do is get to the point. If you have read an email on your smartphone, and I'm going to guess that most of the people who I'm talking to have a smartphone and have used it for email, you know a long email is frustrating. But most of our templates were written for those who are sitting in front of a computer, so they're long. They're 3 and 4 paragraphs long. They talk about how good the dealership is and what time we're going to call and about our awards and recognition and something about the vehicles, and they ask 10 questions, but on a mobile device. You're not going to have that amount of time from the customer's reading. They're not going to scroll forever. So make sure you have templates that get to your core point. The second thing to do is review your templates for the use of bandwidth heavy, big attachments. If you're attaching videos, if you're attaching brochures, those emails, A, they have to be downloaded. They use data. People aren't going to wait for that. They'd far prefer a link to a video. They'd far prefer to see a small memory message that is short and to the point than they would open up and read through attachments that are again designed for a bigger screen on their smartphone. So be aware and use those attachments sparingly. And third, it's a matter of conditioning ourselves. Communication is different on a smartphone. So if you're sending that short message out, you're probably going to get a short message back. Think about how you use your smartphone. It's probably back and forth 1 or 2 lines at a time. That can be frustrating if you're trying to move to the appointment and move to the sale. But be aware that that's how most people will communicate on their mobile devices. So even if you're sitting in front of a desktop, it's okay to go back and forth 1 or 2 lines at a time and progress that way. Even though it may be frustrating and you may be tempted to skip forward, you still have to earn the right. You still have to answer the questions and get them down the path of the sale in order to make that sale actually happen. So review your templates, keep them short and to the point, and you'll keep that mobile customer engaged.